everyone, and welcome to this exclusive game update and a really cool webinar where we're going to reveal a special guest today. I'm Alex, head of games.
And I'm Morten, head of content.
Just a quick update on the game that we're working very hard to provide new content into the game, which Morten here is responsible of. But first and foremost, we're here to invite a special guest today. He plays for the national team for Germany. He plays for Borussia Dortmund. So let's have a look.
Ich glaube nicht, dass es einen vordefinierten Weg gibt. Wusste ich schon immer, dass ich es als professioneller Fußballer schaffen werde? Nein, ich glaube nicht. Aber wo würde ich sein, wenn ich es nicht einmal versucht hätte? Ich bin den Weg gegangen, der sich für mich richtig angefühlt hat, und ich habe mich zu 100% darauf konzentriert. Wenn man sich für etwas einsetzt, wird man am Ende dafür belohnt.
Ich will hier weg, weg, jeden Tag das Gleiche. Der Punk in mir versteckt hinter Nadelstreifen. Der Tisch gedeckt mit Porzellan aus Meißen. Vater auf dem Königsstuhl und Mutter am Serviettenfall. Täglich eine Ewigkeit, den Gehweg vom Schnee befreien. Die grüne Tapete beißt, der Sittich geht im Käfig ein. Der Pudel parfümiert, das Lächeln ist aus Stahl. Der elektrische Kamin geht aus und plötzlich steht sie da. Sie zeigt mir ihre Welt und ich fühle mich wie neugeboren. Sie dirigiert das Licht, flüstert in mein Ohr. All die verschwommenen dunklen Bilder werden klar und alles was sie sagt wird wahr. Ich bin so schön verstrahlt. Ich heb ab zum Mars, 10.000 Grad, seh 1000 Farben, bin so schön verstrahlt. Ich denk nicht mehr nach, brauch keinen Schlaf, brauch keinen Plan. Ich bin so schön verstrahlt, 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 verstrahlt. Aha. Neben ihr wird die Sonne schwarz. Yeah.
So, Nico, welcome.
Now, hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Really good. We're super excited. What do you think about the video we made?
I like it.
You like it?
Nice video, yeah. I think I had some more highlights, but it was for
Should have sent you some more content so I could work with that. But I think it kind of highlights you as a good player and some great moments for sure.
yeah,
And welcome to Super One as well. We are super excited. And so Nico, tell us a bit about yourself.
about myself. Yeah, I'm Nico. I grew up in Berlin. And yeah, then since I can think, since like maybe I'm 4 or 5, I started to play soccer. So yeah, now my dream becomes true. So yeah.
Did you when you was a kid, did you set out to become a footballer? That was your main goal as a child, or did you want to pursue other dreams? And
No, it comes with the time. Like when I was very young, I always want to be like a policeman.
yes.
But yeah, with the time, like I checked that I'm like not as bad in football, and with the time it was like just getting better and better, and then I just focused on football, and yeah, I'm happy I made it. Also like with a bit luck, but yeah, I'm happy that I made it.
That's I think it's quite hard to become a professional footballer today, because I think a lot of young kids today are aspiring to become a footballer, and it's more or less the dreams of everyone.
Yeah.
And I think it's as you say, it's a bit about luck, but I think it's also a lot about determination and skill. That you have to have the mindset to actually go all the way, do the extra training session, run the extra mile, and all the way do something extra to make sure that you are performing better than other people to make it. And I think that's really impressive. You had a nice journey so far. You started out in Hertha Berlin, and tell us a bit about your journey from joining Hertha and up until where you are today.
Yeah, so I started in Berlin. Like I joined the club when I was 7 in Berlin. Hertha Berlin. So yeah, then I was like maybe since I was 17, I've been in the first team. And then I don't know, I think I was like 21 when for me it was like I felt it's the time to change a bit, because Berlin, it was like my comfort zone. And like to grow also as a person, I felt like it's time to have a change, to change the club. And then yeah, I went to Gladbach.
Yeah.
Which was a like very, still now it's a very good team, but it was like for me the next step, because they end up like 4th in the league and qualified for the Champions League and stuff like this. So I changed there, but yeah, during my 2 years there, I don't had my best time. I had a big injury and it was not that easy for me. So yeah, after 2 years I went to Hoffenheim. And in Hoffenheim, yeah, I had a very good time with a very good trainer, very good team, very good club. Like everything was, for me personally, just like almost perfect. And yeah, then I became also a national player, and yeah, I took my chance, went to Dortmund, and yeah, now I'm here in Dortmund.
Amazing. I think as you just mentioned that you had an amazing time at Hoffenheim, and from a look at your stats and how things have developed for your part, I think that season must have went really good, because I think it was shortly after that you were called out to the national team.
Yeah.
How was that feeling to represent your country in football?
It's crazy also because I was not 20 at that time. I was like maybe 24, 25, and after I had the big injury in Gladbach, and I also had like some bad times in my career, I was really proud that I like made it then to the national team, like to play with the best players in Germany, and Germany in football is like one of the best countries in the world. So
definitely, I mean, Germany is always
a tournament team.
Yes, always guaranteed to perform well in the tournaments. For sure. So I can just imagine how that will be, and that seems really great. Some of what would you say is your highlights from your national team? You as a defender, you also scored a couple of goals as in the national team.
Yeah, like the highlights for sure was my the first game. Was like end up with my first goal, and then I loved we played against France. Like they were like the World Cup winner, and we played like in Paris. Like the stadium was full. It was just this national league game, but still like to play against the best team in the world was also amazing. And then for sure, like our game against Netherlands, when game winner, yeah, it was awesome.
It was a great goal, well-placed goal as well, in the bottom right corner. It's at a crucial time as well. I think it was 89 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with my weak foot.
Yeah, as a left back, I can just imagine. But I mean, the feeling you get, and when you're playing the qualifier as well, it's quite important games. I mean, you want to get those 3 points.
Yeah, it's of course it's important. Like imagine Germany not qualifying for the Euros or something. It's like
Have that ever happened before?
Like a must-win games, yeah.
And Netherlands is also a really good team. So I mean, it's not guaranteed to always win versus those, but that's great. And shortly after that as well, you went to Dortmund.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that feeling when you go on in Siguna, Iduna Park for the first time in the front of the yellow wall and the atmosphere there?
I mean, I was a lot of times there, like as a guest. So it was always very hard to play in Dortmund. Like it's not just you play against a very good team, it's also you play against like, yeah, the yellow wall. There are like 30,000 people like screaming for Dortmund, and like every action, every shot, like they just celebrate and like try to get their team to win. And yeah, it was a very, very nice feeling to play with those fans in your back. It's just, I think it's, from the atmosphere I saw a lot, I think it's one of the best in the world for sure.
I've heard great rumors about football in Germany and the atmosphere on the stadiums. I mean, it must for sure be an energy booster having the yellow wall cheering for you and telling you to march on and go win the game. I mean, that sounds great.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
definitely it is for sure.
So you're also here to talk a bit about the game, and you've also seen bits and pieces of the game as well.
Yeah.
So far, I know that you used to be a fanatical Football Manager player when you were younger.
That's true. When I was younger, I was, yeah.
So and since you're also from Germany, and how would you describe the football fans in Germany? How fanatical are they about football?
Like they are, yeah. It depends on in which town you live, but like especially here in Dortmund, it's crazy. It's like all about the club, all about football, and yeah. But it's nice. Like people give us love, and
nice.
It's just like they support us.
So the entire city is painted yellow.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
That's,
see a lot of Dortmund flags outside or at the cars, and yeah.
Wow.
Some kind of lifestyle, actually.
So
yeah, I think so.
Football is a super big market. I mean, I think across the globe it's about 3 billion fans, and I think about in Germany, I think it's 50% of the population is a football supporter. So a lot of people in Germany are into football, and so we tried to create this this game, and we have this vision to become the world's leading trivia game, with the main interest of fanatical interests, and football is a huge part of fanatical interests, and we feel that we are trying to fill a market void here. I mean, there is no games like this.
No.
It's quite unique in its way. And what's your take on that one, in the market and the void for sports trivia, fan-based gaming?
I think it's like that also the option that fans can compete with us.
Yes.
Like in a fun way. This is like I think very nice. Also, even for me, when when fans can post something after and they win against me or in a different way, I think it's like a great idea. Also, like great for the fans. Not just for us. It's also like great for the fans that they have the chance to compete in a way like this against us. And with all the other features, I think it's like, as you said, it's like a huge market.
Yes.
And yeah, it's a very, very nice idea.
Yeah, when everyone likes competition.
Yes, especially football fans.
Especially football fans.
They are very competitive, and they also want to brag about possessing the most knowledge. And I can just imagine that the fan base of Borussia Dortmund will compete against each other, who has the most knowledge about Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, everyone wants to be the best.
Yeah, it's like you and me. I want to claim that I know more about football than you are. So, so I think that is super great. And when we're implementing a lot of stuff with the gamification part, when we're adding swiping, it's fast-paced, time-based. All of these mechanics to get the players hooked into the game as well, to kind of feel it, that the game is dynamic and interactive and engaging at the same time. As you said, the players can challenge you. They can challenge you to play against you. And I'm sure that there's quite a few fans out there that would like to take on Nico Schultz in a game for sure. So I think I think you have a good going there, and that's just one of the game modes. There's tons of different game modes that fits every kind of person and sort of whatever time you have available. If you're on a bus, you can go into a quick play mode. Before a pre-match, you can play a challenge game versus you, or you could participate in tournaments as well, where the fans are able to win cash prizes. I mean jackpots as well. So you could sort of monetize on your knowledge, which is really good. And I don't think this has been done before either. So. And of course, not to mention that you are able to build a social community, that you're able to play with old fans, or old friends, or find new friends, and you are also able to participate in various tournaments with friends as well. So, what's your take on the social part here, and also being able to meet new people and creating friendship along the way while you're playing the game? I think that's a crucial part.
Of course, like it's big, like to even connect with other fans, compete against like other clubs, like the Dortmund fan can compete against the Schalke fan.
Yes.
Or yeah, like to win in it, like to play in a tournament, win something in the end. It's like a lot of great features. But I think like everybody will have a lot of fun, and that's it about like gaming. It's like having a lot of fun to compete against friends, against people they don't know, against people like me, against players. It's like also like for me, I think a win for all the fans.
Yes.
And all the Dortmund fans want to beat a Schalke fan.
Definitely, and yes, I think we have a lot of good things here to keep the players continuously interested into the game. We are creating some amazing content into the game. We have this huge database with material, so the game will never feel old, and like we're utilizing from the history of football basically. And there's so much to take on that one.
So everyone gonna test their skills and knowledge.
And also the difficulty as well will vary. So you can go from easy to hard to expert, and what kind of level you are on, you're able to participate into the game and find your place in the game, and what kind of you get, or what parts you get enjoyment from, basically.
Yeah. So we have a lot of opportunities in this game.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So with 3 billion football fans across the globe, I mean, if everyone is just as fanatical as the Dortmund fans, I mean, I think we're in a good spot, and we're definitely going to fill that market void which is not out there today.
Yeah.
And it feels really good to introduce you as well, Nico. I mean, you had an amazing career so far, and you have a personal interest in gaming as well, and you know how the fans are. I mean, me and Morten is from Norway here, and we're a quite small country, but our fans are fanatical too. But I think Germany's a few levels above.
Yeah, we have some great clubs, great like community behind the soccer.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm happy to hear that like a game like this is coming, and yeah, I'm happy to be also like part of it.
That's great, Nico. Thanks.
Perfect.
We're also happy to have you on board as well on Super One. So I think a great something great to hear.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for your time today, and hopefully you have a good training session with Dortmund later today.
Yeah, I would.
And thank you for everyone listening to the webinar. Have a good day.